Hey, we're David Joy Parkman.
With More Than Conquer Counseling and Coaching with your marriage tip of the day.
Because your marriage matters.
Hey, babe.
Yes, love.
You know, we left off yesterday kind of talking about how communication skills, we aren't given those before we get married.
We get training for everything under the sun other than how to have successful relationships. That we're all left to try to figure out on our own.
For the one relationship that's supposed to last our whole lives. Right. And so, you know, oftentimes when people come into counseling, right, it tends to be problem focused.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right.
And we don't care for problem. We're more solution focused, purpose focused, right? Because the problem is not the problem.
And what you feed grows and what you starve dies. So if we're always looking at the negative, we'll just perpetuate the negative.
Right. We'll keep finding more and more negative, right? So we don't want to be problem focused because it's not the content of our arguments. It's not what's really going on the day to day. Those are symptoms.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, absolutely.
And sometimes we'll go into counseling and we're just talking about the latest argument, the latest disagreement, the latest way our problems are showing up.
Right. And, you know, you'd mentioned a couple days ago that, you know, the social media, what I find interesting about those advertisements for these programs, and not saying they're not good programs, just saying that, you know, the first thing they say is, you know, counseling doesn't work because you're focusing on the arguments. You're just rehashing the arguments. And that's the furthest thing from the truth. Absolutely.
You know, if you have a good counselor, and there's so many out there, you know, they're going to actually help you get down to the root cause. I love how you talked about how you are more of a process guy. You were a quality manager for many years, and getting to the root problems is so important. We don't want to rehash because we can spend a lot of money and a lot of time, and it's kind of like spinning your tires in the mud. Right. But if we can kind of figure out where our negative beliefs come from, where our attitudes came from, what things we weren't trained in, what skills we're lacking.
Right.
Those are things that we can have practical, really life-shifting results from when we learn how to do those things well.
Absolutely. And we love doing it. I mean, we've been doing it for 13 years now. And you know, I left a corporate world to do this full time because it's life-giving.
Absolutely.
Our passion is helping couples create a life and relationship they love.
So if you want more connection,
more intimacy,
more unity,
more peace,
we may be reached by phone and text at 417-592-2885 to see how you can have more.